I can't customize my background. That's crazy. I can't even customize my background. There's audio. Fix the audio. You know what I'm saying? Fix that audio. Let's see. T. Does it even work like that? I think it don't work like that. That's crazy. I don't think it even work like that. It is hot. Let me take this thing off. Right.
Enough of that.
Man, come on. I gotta find a good spot. Yeah, find me. No. Yo, why is it so freaking hot? Yo, what's up, Sarah? How you been? Hope they've been treating you good. Because for me, yeah, I'm just pretty damn hot for me. There we go. Now let's get down to business.
Let's make this a quick one.
But that's crazy. I thought I'd be able to see my chat conversation inside my screen, but I gotta use my phone to see it. You got it? So which one you got? You got the Rise or you got the World? Because I got World and Rise. Hey, Monster Hunter World is fun, and Monster Hunter Rise is fun too. You got Rise? You should try it out. Maybe you should try it out.
There's the target.
Hey, what are they doing?
Now it's personal.
Hey, Monster Hunter is one of them games you will enjoy, but you gotta get into. Like, don't force yourself to play if you don't want to play. But still, I like it.
This one's all for you.
It's a fun little game. For me, I'm waiting for Monster Hunter Rise something to release for the console. It's not out yet. Come up for the springtime. What's up? My bad, I can't pronounce the name right.
This is the end of the line for you.
hold on. Yes, sir, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me do it right here.
The monster's looking at you! Say goodbye. Watch out for the monster! This is the end of the line for you! You asked for this!
Evil.
Gotta be after it!
What you said? Yeah, I did see Kong and PK. I was about to fight him because I'm gonna upload a video tomorrow of me trying to. I'm playing PK, but I'm gaining loot boxes. You know, I'm doing fighting solo battles, doing loot boxes, missions and stuff. That's what I call them. But I was finna fight a Kong, but he just ignored me. I wanted to fight him, but he just ignored me and just walked away. Yeah. He actually ignored me though. Like I kind of felt something where he just, I wanted to fight him. He just looked at me, just turned his head and ignored me. So yeah, I seen him, but I haven't fought him yet. I bet he is, because his health is low. He got like 800 health max. If you got lower health, you do some big damage.
Monster's looking at you! This is the end of the line!
I'm gonna start grinding them loot boxes so I can hope I can get them faster. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start grinding loot boxes.
Let's go for a ride!
That's what. I'm gonna start doing, Sierra. I'm gonna start doing them loot box missions and stuff.
Faster, buddy!
Only problem is sometimes I come across somebody who just annoying to fight. You know those people, those annoying people that just. It's just those type of players in PK that just get on your nerves the way they fight. It's just annoying. You know, the people move sideways. You know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Those people are
Let's see what we
annoying.
have.
They're beatable, but they're annoying to deal with. No, yes, them. I'm talking about the people that just pretty unpredictable on like. Let's just say when you land an attack, sometimes it don't register, and when they land an attack, it don't register, and whenever you do attack, you just don't know when to attack them because either they'll just do a whole 360 angle on you, and you can't do nothing about it, and just talking about those type of people. It's like you just can't hit them for some reason. And if you do mess up, yeah, you really can't do nothing. They just do a lot of combos on you. But think about it, who do you want more? Do you want Carl or MG21? Because for me, I think I want MG21. Well, I think I want Carl. I don't know. I gotta see.
Now it's personal.
Targeting you!
It's got its eyes on you. Taste of this. You asked for this.
Yeah!
See ya. We did it.
I'll be taking this.
That's nice.
What
Wait, don't
have
you
we
play on
here?
console? Like, are you using the keyboard and mouse to play it?
All
'Cause
right, let's see what we
I use
have.
controller. Like I use keyboard and mouse for KU now.
What
And I
have we
use
here?
controller for PK.
On to the next one.
Let me turn that off. So, you understand? Okay, that's fun. There we go. Now I can see. For real? Well, everybody got their skill points in certain ways. I play KU on controller and mouse, but I play PK only on controller. No mouse.
How's it going?
Speaking of PK, I could do a few rounds of PK. Well, everybody got their skill points in certain ways. I play KU on controller and mouse, but I play PK on controller. No mouse. I just don't want. I just. If I want to play this game, I don't want to fight no annoying person to deal with. Like, give me someone simple, a simple fighter. I could do a few rounds of PK. Okay, I got his him there. What? Okay, I see how it's gonna go. I see how this is gonna go. You're gonna start doing this. Okay. Now who's lagging? Am I lagging or he lagging? Yeah, you see? PK be making me mad. PK be really making me mad, bro. Let's do a solo battle. I'm not doing all this. Let's do a solo battle. I'm not doing all this. Oh, there we go. Come on. What's up? Now we get the fighter. I get to fight this thing. See how good he is.
Monsters, fight! KO!
I'm not gonna say nothing about that fight. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Monsters, fight!
Oh, I think you want to die. I am not trying to play this game with you right now.
KO!
This game here, bro. Everybody just either lagging out or just leaving. Everybody just lagging out on this.
Monsters, fight! KO!
Man, what's the point? I mean, by all means, I'm gaining a lot of XP. I mean, a lot of. Wait, that. It just gave me 9 G cells from that. But yeah, it's like. Yeah, I'm gonna ask y'all this: who should I get when I get enough G cells? Should I save up for Kong, or should I just get what you call it, MG21? What should I get when I get enough G cells? Should I save up for Kong, or should I get what you call it, MG21? Not sure if I should save or just spin. Hold on, I gotta lower this my volume down. Y'all can hear me in the background. Because tomorrow, like today, I can't get any more loot boxes since I already got all of them. But tomorrow, I'm gonna do the loot box stuff again. Hey, is there a video y'all recommend me to watch on YouTube and stuff? Like, is there a video y'all recommend me to watch? Ooh, 2v2, I like that. This is new.
Monsters, fight!
the point of even trying to stay up in here, bro? I am not about to get team on. Stupid game, it's gonna get on my nerves. I think I seen that. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a few seconds. I'm gonna see. Wow, I didn't see it. Oh, that is a surprise. I thought I did. I usually always see Goji Centric's new posts, but seemed like I didn't this time. Alright, it's 12 minutes long. It's hot. It's 7:09. I'm gonna watch this video and after that I'm in the stream and stuff. But I want to see though. At first I thought I'd seen this, but I didn't. The Bloody Muto Life Cycle Explained. Nice, I'm watch that. There we go. This one. He talking about this one. Alright.
Today, you'll learn that being a Muto is not easy, and being born into this species means that you'll probably have a less than 1% chance of making it out alive. And even after you survive, you'll probably be condemned to suffer a horrible death. In the Monsterverse, perhaps the most invasive species in any biome would be the Mutos. As a result, being born into the Society of Death would mean that you're hardwired to destroy, kill, and repeat. Which means that you'll make a lot of enemies throughout your lifetime. Things that would want to kill you even from birth. So to better understand your arduous time on Earth, let us introduce you to the Muto life cycle. In this journey, you can either be born a male Muto or a female Muto. If you are unfortunate to be born a male Muto, then you'll soon find out that your time on Earth will probably be short. On the contrary, being born a female Muto opens the possibility for you to increase rank and potentially turn into one of the most powerful Titans on the planet. Your chances of making it this far are very low. But to begin, let us introduce you to the Muto Prime. Stage 1, the first generation. All Muto life cycles begin with this Titan, Muto Prime or Titanus Jinshin Mushi. This is the most powerful iteration of all Muto specimens. If you're lucky and born into the right gender, you...
Hold on, wait. Let me just say this. It would have been much cooler if they would have made a movie of Muto Prime instead of like a comic book. The comic book is cool and all, but imagine a movie. That would be good. That would actually be good. That would be awesome if they made a movie out of that.
They just become one of these. Small chance. Perhaps the most important thing to note about these Muto Prime specimens, or all Muto types, is that they evolved over millions of years to counter a certain type of Titan, Gojiras. But not only that, these Mutos evolved to use these as breeding incubators. That's right, Muto Prime specimens will jumpstart the life cycle after they successfully defeat a Gojira specimen, subjugating it and implanting 2 eggs with its ovipositors. These are tipped with sensors that search for atomic-rich body organs, searching for the best place to implant the eggs. This Gojira isn't dead, yet, but it will stay alive until these things absorb all of its atomic energy, leading us to Stage 2, Spore Maturity.
What if you were a global bank who wanted to crunch billions of transactions against thousands of compliance controls? So you tap IBM to unsilo your data. And now you can supercharge your audit system with AI. Let's create smarter ways of putting your data to work. IBM, let's create.
Love is a blend of emotions. Bittersweet like
So, while our host is literally suffering a slow, excruciating death, these two Muto offspring are enjoying a plethora of nourishment necessary to hatch. Eventually, this host, which in this case happens to be a Gojira, will eventually succumb to this energy depletion, slowly fading away as these two spores absorb what remains of the radiation found within this Gojira. After these things are ready, the male Muto will hatch first. Why? Well, if we compare both adult male and female Mutos, we'll notice that there is some clear sexual dimorphism between the two. One has wings and one doesn't, meaning that the male Muto in this case must go through some form of metamorphosis before it develops its wings. We aren't sure what its larval state looks like, but we do know that as soon as this male hatches, its larval form will immediately seek sources of atomic energy and then return to a cocoon state to further develop. Meanwhile, the female will continue to develop in its encasing, waiting for the male to develop wings. How do we know this? Back in the film Godzilla, we witnessed how just one of these Mutos hatched. The spore containing the female was then transported to Nevada, where it matured to its adult form inside a huge waste depository. Stage 3, the hatching. The time has now come for this Muto pair to reveal themselves and wreak havoc. After the male Muto hatches, it will emit pulses that are picked up by its female counterpart, signaling that he's now ready for business. How do these two automatically know what to do as soon as they're born? Well, again, the entire Muto classification is hardwired to behave a certain way. Literally everything they do is led by an instinctive compass with only one objective: terraforming the Earth to their liking. These two are the ones responsible for making sure this happens. The first step in this entire process has already been done. They're successfully hatched, and now the next step is making sure they find each other. Stage 4, mating. In order to begin the mating process, the male has to first seek out the female Muto. But is Mr. Muto gonna pull up to the female empty-handed? Absolutely not. This guy will come bearing gifts. That's right. It is no coincidence that this male Muto is given wings during its development. This guy's role in bringing forth the next generation of Mutos is to effectively find the female as quickly as possible. But not only that, he's also tasked with rapidly finding radioactive materials in order to feed their offspring. This shows the female that he's up to the task of keeping her and the little ones fed. Once the female receives the first dose of radiation from the male Muto, they will proceed to find a suitable place to nest. It is here where they will begin the terraforming of this planet. But how exactly will this be done? And what creatures carry about this act of destruction? If you enjoy watching Goji Center and would like to support the channel so we can make more epic content, fights, and see more carnage, please take a moment to go check out our merch store, where we will gear you up with epic Goji merch, cool posters, all types of phone cases, and more. Links below in the description. If you don't, that's cool. You can at least subscribe, dude. Alright, back to the episode. Stage 5, the terraformation of Earth. If you've been paying attention, you'll realize that during the events of 2014, these two Mutos never made it past Stage 4. From now on, we will discuss what would have happened if Godzilla perished at the hands of this Muto pair and contributed to the nourishment of this next generation of Mutos. Keep in mind that this female can carry hundreds of these smaller Mutos. Once setting up her nest, the parents will be tasked with providing constant sources of radiation for their offspring, whether it comes in the form of nuclear warheads or a dead Titan. The best Titan to absorb radiation from.
You just got clapped by a clone in 3 minutes? 3 minutes? That's how long it took him to beat you? Yeah, he do some big damage. That
would have been a Godzilla. Again, we have to bring up the fact that all Mutos had certain adaptations that helped them counter Gojiras. One ability in particular, known as the EMP, would be used to snuff out some of the destructive effects of a Gojira atomic breath. Additionally, this Muto pair was equipped with an exoskeleton that could more or less show some resistance towards the already weakened atomic breath, and very sharp, pointy-tipped limbs that could pierce a Gojira's thick hide. But what about the offspring? Will they look identical to their parents? This is actually an unknown fact about the Mutos, but we'd like to guess that they'll look somewhat similar to their parents and around the same size. It is also unclear whether or not these so-called subspecies could breed amongst themselves, although there are depictions of both male and females making up the ranks of this new generation. Once these hatch and mature, their hardwired task will be to travel throughout the continent, destroying everything in their path and killing any inhabitants that get in the way. But being born into this generation of Mutos will turn out to be the ultimate nightmare. Stage 6. Civil War.
What if you were a major transit
Bro, these
system
ads are
facing
just
cyber
annoying,
attacks?
man.
So you partner
Man,
with
that's it.
IBM
I'm
to
gonna,
keep your data,
I'm gonna get
and apps
myself one of
protected.
them
Now you can
YouTube
tackle threats
Premium.
without
Don't
coming
YouTube
to a
Premium
halt. Let's
give
create
you free
cybersecurity
ads, no
that
ads,
keeps
something
your
like that?
business on track. IBM.
Like,
Let's
I think they
create.
do.
Tony,
Wait,
Jimmy
no.
John's is calling it the new
It's
caprese
one of
salami
them. I
pesto.
gotta get no ads.
Jimmy John's new caprese salami pesto.
Or, immediately after the Earth is terraformed into what the Mutos now consider a perfect world, there's one final step in completing the full circle, bringing forth the next Muto Prime. This isn't a democracy where everyone votes for the next queen, or monarchy where there is already a set leader. No, this is now a fight to the death. Every Muto for itself, with one winner, one Muto Prime. Admittedly, all we know about this stage is from a theory developed by Dr. Emma Russell, which suggests that at some point, all existing Mutos will eventually turn on each other, until the strongest specimens remain, with one female eventually taking hold of the title of Muto Prime. But there is one little loophole in this theory. If all female Mutos have to kill each other, where did this one come from? In the Monsterverse timeline, this particular Titan, also known as a Queen Muto, showed up after Godzilla killed the last remaining Muto.
Yeah, that is very interesting. Like, where did she come from? Was she just hiding, or did she just give up on a fight they had in the past? That's interesting. I want to know.
Prime. So where do these fit into the Muto life cycle? And why do they look different from the regular female Muto? It was mentioned by Michael Dougherty that this Queen Muto's ridges are more or less like status symbols. Actions such as winning in combat or completing mating rituals may have triggered the development of these ridges, which makes us believe that these could only be attained by the generations of Mutos that were directly birthed by the Muto Prime. But that's just a theory. This particular Muto probably survived this said civil war between all female Mutos, but was not active or strong enough to morph into the next Muto Prime, leaving that to another female who successfully fended off the rest. And finally, we need to discuss what happened to the rest of these dudes, the males. Another theory is that after they complete their paternal duties, the females would then proceed to devour the male specimens, similar to real-life mantises. After they successfully breed, the female will then proceed to kill and eat the male partner. This might explain why there aren't any males left during this stage of the Muto cycle. After there is only one or a few female Mutos left, only one will have the privilege to evolve into the next Muto Prime. Stage 7, Titanus Jinshin Mushi.
Wait. I got a theory. Like, no. What would happen if the male Muto survives, though? Like, let's say he's about to die, but he runs away, and he survived a very long time. Will he die of old age? No. What do y'all think? Because if he runs, he could survive, and he could fly. They can't. He get on top of a high mountain. They can't get him. Will he just? Do he want to die? Like, would they want to die? Imagine being a Titan and you want to die. That's crazy. Like, you just run away, my dude. Run away. But will he evolve if he run away, though? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just finish watching the video.
The cycle reaches full circle at this stage. After a long series of bloody battles with other female Mutos, this particular female's body begins to enter a state of dormancy and likely develops another cocoon. Her wounds will now begin to heal, and her limbs will morph into thicker and more powerful weapons. Her armor will become more scaly, razor-sharp spikes will develop along her spine, and she now will be equipped with ovipositors with tips strong enough to pierce thick Gojira hides. After some time, this animal will now hatch for the last time. This is now a Muto Prime. There's a catch to this, however. There can only be one of these lurking about, meaning that if this Muto successfully triggers the next life cycle and only one female subspecimen remained, this female wouldn't be able to turn into a Muto Prime until this one died. So, back to this Muto. Why didn't this particular queen turn into the next Muto Prime after Godzilla killed the current one? We aren't very sure about this one, but here's some plausible reasons. 1. Maybe there was another Queen Muto somewhere else on the planet, and she turned into the next Prime. Or 2. Perhaps her body was simply not capable of morphing into the next stage. Maybe it tried, but went through something called pupation failure. This can be caused by several reasons, such as genetic abnormalities, injuries to critical organs, malnutrition, etc. In the real world, this sometimes actually happens to some caterpillars, and sadly, they never get to turn into moths or butterflies. As we can see, apart from being the best fighter to become a Muto Prime, you also have to be really careful. If not, then you'll never get to develop into the next Muto Prime, even if you're the last one standing. Maybe that's why there isn't another Muto Prime lurking about, at least that we know of. Do you think there is another one out there that Godzilla will encounter in the future? Will we see another Muto Cataclysm happen again? Make sure you subscribe to not miss the next episode.
That was entertaining. That was actually kind of good. Like, what else? What else he got going on? Like, Gojira Center makes some real good stuff. He really, really do. Well, man, it's nighttime. I'm gonna have to go to sleep and stuff. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the little small live stream I did. I mean, it's my first time doing a long live stream on YouTube with my face and stuff instead of on Twitch. At the same time, I'm trying to get, as y'all know, I'm still new to all this stuff, you know. But I'm trying to get used to talking to y'all, you know. I'm trying to get used to talking to y'all face to face. Well, not face to face, it's just me talking to y'all. But at the same time, hope y'all have a nice